the incredible value you will receive when you decide to embark in this online business journey, and especially how you can get started. My name is Dave.
And Roxanne.
But before we dive into that, we just wanted to share quickly how we got started in 2018. We were at the lowest of our lives. In fact, we were in $86,000 in consumer debt. I was so stressed about the bills that I had more gray hairs growing than I wanted to. Can't sleep at night. Some of you can relate to this. Creditors were calling us left and right. And I remember one of our turning point is that Roxanne prayed this very powerful prayer.
Yes, I asked God to heal our finances, to lead us to the right opportunity so that we can pay that off and to get ahead in life. And, months later, Dave saw an ad in Facebook. And at the beginning, I was skeptical because I thought it's going to be the same thing that we've done before. We've tried.
Because it took me 4 months to get Roxanne, even just to watch the webinar.
Yes.
Some of you can relate to that.
Yes, I was skeptical because I was so scared that we had to do the same thing that we did before, that I had to approach friends and families. And my coach at the time, they told us that, you don't have to bug friends and families. In fact, you can just advertise through, social media. And that's what we did. And now the rest is history.
Yeah, in 16 months, we paid off all of that debt, 86,000 of consumer debt. And it's hard to explain what it means to become debt free. For some reason, when you're debt free, the sun just shines a bit brighter, your jump is a bit higher, and your hug is just a bit tighter. And not only that, in about 14 months, I was able to replace my almost 6-figure income as a general manager. And I was so happy because that was such a stressful job, right?
Yes, for me, it took me about 29 months to quit my corporate job in finance. We were 5 months pregnant. I didn't have to wait for 9 months. And then after a year of giving birth with our son, I told my manager I'm no longer coming back because this online business can fully more than sustain our lifestyle.
And what's mind blowing for us is that we were renting on an apartment for over 9 years, and we could not even save for a down payment. But just 2 years starting the online business, we were able to save down payment and build a brand new home. And just under 3 years after that, we were able to pay it off.
Yes.
And I remember when we paid it off, we screamed, "We're mortgage free!" And we were so happy, and we had that freedom feeling, and we want that feeling for you because the feeling is the same, right? Maybe you want more time, maybe you want more money, but I believe you came here not by accident, but it's by divine appointment. You're supposed to be here. There's an idea here, there's a message here, but more importantly, there's a solution here that's for you. But we have one more thing. We actually documented the time, the lowest point before we got started, the feeling about that, and when we became mortgage free. So we want you to experience it like we did. Watch this.
Today is February 1st, 2018.
And today is not a very good day for us.
We got a letter that it is our last day employment for our website manager.
Yes, and why is that not so good? It's because
we've been living here since 2009, almost 9 years, rent-free, so we don't pay any cent for our rent. And the sad thing is that, we didn't prepare for this.
It's funny because, we've been journeying in this world of entrepreneurship, and really it's up and down, lots of struggles, a lot of struggles, very low savings, actually don't know what to do, right? Where to go next after this. What are you doing?
I got the money
for what?
For the mortgage, pay off the balance. 149,000. The last remaining balance.
Here we go.
Yay, thank you, Lord.
Amazing.
Thank you. Mortgage free. Thank you, Lord.
3, 2, 1. To
God be the glory. We're mortgage free.
Wow, watching that still gives me goosebumps, and we're just so thankful to God that we were led to this. We just prayed for a solution, and just over 5 years later, we're here, and it's your turn. We're excited to unpack what's in what you will receive when you decide to get started.
So here we go. So presenting to you the ultimate online business success package.
Designed to help someone like ourselves, someone that have no experience starting an online business. Because as we know now, there's a lot of obstacles that you have to overcome if you're going to start your online business from scratch. So it's basically a one-stop package solution to get to where you are, to where you want to be, achieving your dream. So here it is. Here's what's in it.
So with the success package, you're going to get the done with you converting funnels. Also comes with the done for you landing pages of your choice, the done for you professional emails.
This is really important because we talked about this. Agape talked about the software cost, startup cost, even in the webinar. But what we didn't talk about there is putting this together. It's really important because this is like the engine that runs the whole thing. Think about a car. Think about your car right now. I don't know how much you bought your car is. You probably, if it's brand new, 30, 40, 50, it could be upwards to 100,000. But think about the engine of the car. Imagine if you had to build that, to create that, right? How much would that cost you to hire someone because you don't have to do it, right? To put it together. The trial and error. It's going to break. You're going to do it over and over and over again. You don't have to do that because we created it for you, and it's tested and proven for people like ourselves that have no experience. Quit our jobs because the engine was already done. And that is what's costly about it, the testing. But we've added this for you.
The fourth one is you're going to get also the YouTube ads training as well as the Facebook ads training.
And the biggest problem I believe in any business, you might have guessed it already, is customers. It's leads, right? This is the solution to that. And when you get trainings like this, because there are a lot of trainings out there, it can go from very cheap to very expensive. But there's one thing that it doesn't come with. It doesn't come with usually mentors and coaches that are practitioners and will tell you what works and what doesn't work.
Yes, and for us, we purchased a YouTube ads training outside the Dream Team before, and at that time it cost us $13,000, and that's only the training alone, without mentorship, without feedbacks. But with our system, with the success package, it included not just the training but the mentorship as well.
And the Millionaire Mastermind 3 archive, this is again one of my favorites because I believe success leaves footprints. Just find someone that's been to the top of the field that you want to, follow their footsteps, and you're gonna get to the top as well. Roxanne and I, we took a coaching program, we paid lots of money for it. And the owner of the company told us he took coaching as well. He said for 3 hours he paid 100,000. We were all listening, it blew our mind. And guess who? It was with Grant Cardone. But here's what he said: just one nugget from that 3 hours made him millions and millions of dollars. I'm excited for you because you're not only gonna get 3 hours, you're gonna get 3 years of weekly Millionaire Masterminds, and the system creators themselves are gonna be hosting it, which are multimillionaires and other millionaires within the community.
As well as the group coaching. and the 24/7 access to the training site.
Again, the key to this training site is video-based, right? Agape talked about this, but here's another key is when you get trainings out there, yes, there are good video trainings, but this training comes with mentorship as well, with coaching. So if you're stuck in your journey to the training, right, there are mentors that can help you get unstuck.
And also just to add on this is that this training site has always been updated.
Yes.
Imagine when we started in 2018, we've seen the growth of that it keeps updating. As we know, Google, YouTube, Facebook, all that, it keeps changing
Changes all
within
the time.
18 to 24 months, and this is always updated.
Again, you don't have to find the products because we've already vetted it, tested it, proven it, a 50-year-old company and an international business. And you're gonna get the physical products as well. The K8, and Nespa, and the Ukon, it's all included.
I love this one, the state-of-the-art CRM lead and buyer tracking system.
Yeah, you get to track, the amount of leads that are coming, the buyers are coming. You don't have to create it. It's part of this success package, the solution. We continue to give you the Millionaire Masterminds weekly. And again, Success Leaves Footprint. So when you decide to start, you don't want to miss this. It's powerful.
Also, you're going to get the experienced sales coaches that will help you close the sale.
Yeah, I want you to think about how much it would cost you if you were to hire someone that has sales experience. I used to be a general manager in sales. I got paid 80,000 base plus commission. But think about how much it would cost you if you were to hire someone to do your closing calls for you. So altogether, what's costly is the idea of putting the webinar together, the leverage of the successful people in the community, putting the emails together, consulting, all of that is what's costly by itself. The trial and error, right? That's why people would rather buy a franchise because it has a proven system. We are handing it to you, right? In real world value, this is 175,740,000. But here's more good news. You're going to get not only the training digital product, you're also going to get the physical products. So as we talked about in the previous video, the health benefits of it, you're going to use it, the K8, the Nespa, and the Ukon. But here's the good news. You won't be paying 175,740, right? Like a franchise, but you won't be paying that. But the potential is to earn more than a franchise. I want you to think about this. What if all this did was to make your dreams come true? Maybe to have the time to do full-time ministry, more time with your kids. How much would you pay? Just like Rico and Mandeleon, which made their full-time ministry dream come true.
Yes, they made 24,000 in 30 days. And they said, we are passionate about growing our ministry in our home country, Haiti. That's why we constantly look for opportunities to make it thrive. Now we're blessed to devote 10 meaningful months annually serving in Haiti and 2 months in Canada. We now enjoy 5-figure months while fulfilling our calling and cherishing more time with our 4 kids.
Yeah, it's incredible that they're able to still earn this amount while doing ministry full-time. Again, another good news is that you won't pay 100,000. Just like a 4-year degree, if you were to get a 4-year degree, another way to earn more. I'm just trying to jog your memory because, or jog your mind here on what else can you do to earn more money. Online business is just one way, but you could also go back to school, spend money and time. But from my experience, by being here for over 5 years now, is that it's not like a 4-year degree, because the difference is when you're done with this, if you really put in the time like school, you not only have the income, but you're going to be free, just like Ned Ward here, very successful engineer.
Yes, she made 26,500 in 1 day. And she said, I came here for $2,000 extra a month as an engineer working full time. Now I make 3 times that in just 1 day at times. This business has changed my family's life, the lives of the people I'm helping, the kids I'm feeding every month, all the schools I have made for disadvantaged children, all the pets I'm sponsoring. I also purchased the water machine for my dad, who was diagnosed with cancer, and now, thanks be to God, he is in a much better health condition.
Ned Ward didn't pay as much as the engineering that she took, but she earned 3 times more. That's some powerful stuff there. Again, you're not gonna be paying 50,000, just like Katrina here.
She made 276,000 in 12 months. And she said, I was just looking for something extra while on my maternity leave. With a newborn and 2 school-age boys, we were barely getting by on my employment insurance and my husband's student loan allowance. Never had I imagined I'd be able to quit my job, move to a new place, sponsor my parents' Canadian visa, afford sending our eldest to a private school, go on multiple travels in a year, give more to our church, and so much more.
One thing we have a lot in common when we started the business is just like Katrina, we barely had nothing. In fact, we were negative. And her life completely changed. And I want you to think about these 3 people, knowing what happened to them. How much would you think they would pay for this? For what happened to their life, they'll probably pay any price. For them, it's priceless. So again, it's not even 25,000. So what you'll get again is the digital product, the ultimate online business success package, and you're also going to get the physical products and an international business. So you won't be paying 175,740. To get started, you're only going to pay 11,240 USD for the most popular option. For some of you that are watching this, like ourselves, the first time we saw this, you probably almost fell out of the chair. You're like, oh, 11,000. I don't even have that, right? But here's more good news, because there are many ways to get started.
So to get started, you can actually start with 1 product, which is the Ukon Sigma. And also, if you want more products, that will be Anespa DX and K8 machine, or with the most popular is the K Trifecta. And if you want more, is a Quadfecta with the M Guard.
And just keep in mind, all of this, however you want to start, also comes with a digital product. It just depends on how fast and how aggressive your goals are. But here's more good news, because we personally, from knowing the strategies, you've heard it from Karen Nguyen, how it will double your income, 3x your speed to get to 6A, the most popular option, which is the K Trifecta. Personally, we wanted that, but we didn't have the money. That's why we're so passionate about this, because there is a solution for you if you were just like us when we saw this.
Yes, there are financing available with 0 upfront costs. This is very dear to us, because if it's not with this option, we wouldn't be here, right? So for us, we live in Alberta, Canada. And at the time, we took about $200 per month for a 6-year term, but we were able to pay it off in 10 months.
Yes, it's a great, great, great solution for somebody like us that didn't have any money. And here are some of the examples of people that also want to start with the most popular option, which is the Trifecta. You've heard from Kristen Clark, And, she also struggled with starting, but thanks be to God with a financing option, she said this.
Yes, I got started with the help of financing on an easy 200 per month term, but I was able to pay it off within the first year. I was also able to leave my job, upgrade my house twice and car twice, bought a cozy cabin, went on multiple family vacations and cruises, and I now walk my kids to school and back daily and volunteer on their field trips.
If you're thinking like, I don't have any money, that's why I came here to earn more money. Well, think about it. When you go back to school, the reason why you go back to school is because you also don't have any money. Again, you find a way, and thanks be to God, in most countries, there's option. For me, I took student loan when I went to school. So this is the same philosophy, same idea, right?
From Tanvir and Rifat Alam, they said, we applied for financing to start with KH Perfecta and we paid it off in just 1 year. I was able to quit my job as a hotel manager after just 2 years in the business, while my wife stays home with our 3 kids. We bought a home and a car and make 20K average every month.
That's incredible. I've never seen a 2-year diploma for a degree that can make this amount of money in a very short period of time.
Mildred De Los Santos, she said, I used my husband's credit card for my KH Perfecta. I initially planned to pay it off in 2 years, but thanks to our amazing system, I managed to pay it off in just 1 year. I also quit my 3 jobs within 8 months in the business. We are now debt-free and boss-free, making 6-figure months.
Mildred De Los Santos is one of the most inspiring stories within the community, and she also demonstrated that you may have your own financing already, like credit card, line of credits. If you have cash, that's even better because you have the money, but for her, she didn't. She's a very inspiring story. If you go into our private Facebook group, she often posts there that she just wanted an extra 3 to 500, but today she's basically one of the millionaires within our community. And it's incredible from where she was to where she is now. And it's just, if you haven't seen it, go into the private group, read her story, search her up, and you'll be so inspired.
From Pauline Iwobi, she said, I borrowed money from a friend and paid her back in 11 months. I've quit my nursing job after just 1 year in the business. I purchased 2 cars in 2024 for my sister and my husband. I've already made 6 figures in the first 4 months of 2024 while staying home with my children. And
we're sharing with you other ways to creatively finance it. We're not saying you should do what she did, but if you knew that your life would change, maybe you would. Like I would probably do the same.
From Ashley Dayan and Sherry O'Gorman, you'd be hearing from them as well after us here later. They said we dug into our RSPs and TFSA so we could jumpstart our business with the best strategy, KH Perfecta. We made our investment back within 10 months. 3 years later, we both quit our jobs, been traveling more, and we've been consistently earning 5 figures per month.
Powerful. We're just showing you that if you're like us and you want to start with the most popular option, there is a way. That's why we're here, because of this way. And we talked about international business. We mean international. As soon as you become an official online business owner, when you get your product with the ID, you'll be instantly open in 26 countries with 43 locations. I want you to think about that. If you were to open your own international business with physical locations, how much would that cost you? It's probably going to cost you like them millions and millions of dollars. And plus, they've already done all the certifications to make sure that the products are at most highest quality. And again, you'll have this access to this for your potential clients and business partners to show.
So let's recap what you're going to get. The done for you converting funnels, done with your landing pages of your choice, done for you professional emails, YouTube ads training, Facebook ads training, Millionaire Masterminds 3-year archive, group coaching, 24/7 access to a training site, the international Enagic business, products, K8 machine, Anispend, Ukonsigma included, state-of-the-art CRM lead and buyer tracking, weekly masterminds, experienced sales coaches, and in real-world value, $175,740.
But again, you won't be paying that. For only $11,240. You're going to get a proven converting system, the Ultimate Business Success Package, and the physical products, which is also an international business. So here's my question to you. I want you to think about this. How fast do you want to get to your destination, right? When we're talking about destination, all of us came here because we have a financial destination. There's an income we want to go to. But like any destination, there's many ways to get there. I want you to think about a destination you want to go to. Maybe it's a bucket list. Going to Maldives, maybe. Is that your bucket list? Or maybe you're going to a beautiful beach in the Caribbean, maybe in Mexico. Roxanne and I were about to go to the Philippines, and we're going to be there for 3 months, thanks to the online business that we can do it anywhere. But the question is, how are you going to get there? And how fast do you want to get there? There are many ways for us to go there, right? We could swim. There are sharks, very dangerous. We may probably not make it because we're not good swimmers.
Or the second way is we can use the boat to go to the Philippines, but that will take us months.
Yeah, but the most popular and for sure way we're going to get there, which is what we're taking, is the airplane, right? Or if you can afford it, the most luxurious and the fastest way to get there is to a private jet, because there's no stopovers. You get there, your bags, you don't have to line up for checking in. You have your private stewardess. So why are we saying that? Is because here you also have a destination, but it's a financial destination. You have an income you want to make per month, right? It just depends on how aggressive your goal is. You could do one product, which is kind of like swimming, right? because we talked about this in the previous video with Karen Nguyen, that if you do one product at a time, most likely the people that will see your ad, they will also duplicate you, also start one product, which means now you're going to take 100 customers and business partners to become 6A. Or you could do two products, which is kind of like, going on a boat a bit faster.
Yes, or the most popular and what we took as well is the K trifecta, is like going on an airplane. And the last one is that the quadfecta, which is the 4 products, is like going on a private jet.
Yeah, and you choose how you want to start. We're here to guide and support you. Just know that whatever you choose, it also comes with the ultimate online business package, and you'll have an international business.
So the real question is not whether you can afford to invest in the ultimate online business success package. It's whether you can afford to let this opportunity slip away. So get started with the ultimate online business success package now for only $11,240 USD, plus taxes and shipping. Of course, currency varies based on location.
So if you really think about this, through the financing option, that's only an easy payment of as low as 60 USD to 300 per month. Depends on how you want to start again, subject to approval. That's only $2 to $10 per day. That's merely the cost of a daily Starbucks run, a small price for the value you'll gain. So hop on the strategy call for a tailored game plan that suits your situation and goals. We're so grateful that we did our call when we started this in 2018, because you probably have a lot of questions in your mind. You're unsure, you're excited, but you're also afraid at the same time. We want to let you know that's normal. We felt that way, but book your call because they're there to help you. If we did not book our call, we wouldn't be here today. So don't delay, book now and make your dreams happen.
In the beginning, when I joined this online business, all I was looking for was supplement income so I can cut back on the hours that I have to work in the lab so that I can have more time with my kids. But today, I just pulled the plug on that lab. I never imagined that this business could replace our full-time dental lab income, which has already surpassed for the last year. That dental lab has been our source of income for the last 10 years. When I opened that lab, we spent over $100,000 as startup costs. And also it took us over 3 years to be able to kind of recover that $100,000. At the same time, this business, my investment to start was $10,000. So that's like 1/10 of what I invested. Also, I already made back that investment after 5 months of being in the business. So
I did it. You guys, I fired my boss. Like, I have a corporate job. I work corporate America. Did it. Like, in less than a year, I did it. Like, I did it. This major milestone in my life, it's just, like, so unbelievable.
I'm a job creator today. I've been a nurse for almost 30 years. I never thought that I could do this because I don't have any experience at all in the business. But the system really is so good that even ordinary people with no business background be able to do this and be successful.
Oh my God, I'm still shaking because it's just sinking. I just handed in my resignation last night, and today I'm officially a job quitter. Oh, I don't know. It's just so amazing. Finally did it. I did it. This business is really life-changing, guys. 4 months ago, I never thought it's possible. I thought I will stay in a corporate life until I retire at 65. Now I'm just 40, and it comes earlier than I have planned now.
I'm a Calgary firefighter. Karen is a vice principal in an elementary school here in Okotoks.
Chris found this opportunity online, and I was very skeptical. It not only has given us far more than $2,000 a month, it has allowed us. I am now going to retire in 8 days. I'm retiring early. 8 days. 8 more alarm clock rings. And because of this business.
You know, like as Karen was saying, we started in April of last year. In September, we made $9,000. In March, you guys, we made $30,000. And so,
our mortgage was what, 25 years? 3 years ago?
Yeah.
25-year mortgage. Our goal is to have our house paid off in 5.
Yeah.
And
that's going to happen.
And it's very doable.
Yeah. And then I can retire.
And then you can retire.
Yeah. Karen spent 34 years as an educator, and you know, that's a long bit of time. And she is not just a teacher; she's a wonderful woman who's put her heart and soul and has changed the lives of so many kids, and changed the lives of so many teachers and made them better. And well, just come with me. I want to show you something here. I don't know if you can see that. That, you guys, is what this business can do. Never in my life would I be able to do something like this for my wife. There you go, honey. Look at that. Is that not pure joy? Can you see that there? That's the convertible she's always wanted. Thanks, you guys. Mike and Darren, thank you for changing our life. I'm gonna go, and hopefully that still got through on Wi-Fi. Did we come through okay? Yeah. This is a magical moment for us, and it was made possible because of this business and Mike and Darren's tutelage. You guys are beautiful. Thank you. I'm gonna jump out. We're gonna deal with this, and thanks, you guys.
Oh wow.
We want to share with you one more thing before we send you off to the next video series. And it's this. One of our mentors shared with us that there are 3 keys to success. Key number 1 is you've got to be at the right place at the right time. But more important than one is you've got to know that you are there, because he said we've been at the right place at the right time many times that we had to look back at it. For example, we bought this home back in 2021 and we just didn't know, we just bought the home, right? 3 years later, it went from 540 to about 800,000. So we were at the right place at the right time, but we didn't know. If we knew,
We would have bought many properties.
and partnered with you. We're sharing that because you are at the right place at the right time right now in the internet, because it is still so young,
Yes.
and not a lot of people don't know how to work from home, and we are handing it to you, and it's becoming normal now. But key number 3 is this. We can't do this for you. You've got to take the action.
Yes.
You've got to book the call, because that's what opens the possibility for you. So we're excited. And in the next video,
Yes. Ashley and Sherry are going to talk more about the other streams of income aside from Enagic. So that's exciting. We're excited for you. So your journey to online success begins today.
see you inside.
Be inside, book your call. Bye.
Bye.